Hi Angie. So I really liked your review for Enter Three Witches because Macbeth is my favorite Shakespeare play that I have read so far in my life. Um, didn't really like Taming of the Shrew, and I didn't really like Romeo and Juliet. I know that makes me crazy because everyone just loves Romeo and Juliet because it's so romantic, but no, I don't like it. No. So, but Macbeth, I love. I love when like she's trying to like wash the blood off her hands. Oh, so great. Anyway, so that went on my to read list on Goodreads. Um, and can we just talk for 1 second? I actually have to do an actual book review about how Goodreads is like the best and worst thing that has ever happened to me as a reader. Like, it's great that I get to keep track of all the different books I want to read in the world, but that's also kind of a curse at the same time because my to read list just hit 1,443 books. So, yeah, that's going to keep me busy for a while. I wasn't really sure what to talk to you about today because I haven't actually finished anything lately because I've been a bad reader. Yeah. What have I been doing instead? I've been stressing out about work and sleeping and watching Star Trek and Doctor Who and coloring and coloring books. Yes, I know, I'm 23, but it's so fun. And look, I did a unicorn, and the unicorn is beautiful. My coloring skills have really improved since I was like, 7. Anyway, on to the book. I just figured I would do the last book that I actually finished, which was Redwall by, is it Brian Jacques or Jacques, or I've heard a couple different ways of saying this. Anyway, I really liked it. Yeah, I'm into the whole intelligent talking animal scene, as you well know. But usually I tend more towards intelligent talking animals that still, for the most part, act like animals. I'm not hugely into the dressing up and living in abbeys and, fighting with swords, but they're mice. It's a little weird to me. Although I really liked Wind in the Willows, so, yeah, it was a really cute book. I don't know if you have read it. It's the first one, like this really, really big series. So there's this little mouse, and he lives in this abbey full of other mice, and they pretty much like keep peace in the forest, and they help injured animals and like feed the hungry, and do good works for the most part. And so the main character, Matthias, and his hero is Martin the Warrior, who is this mouse that lived in the abbey during a time when there was more unrest and they actually had to have warriors. So he's this big epic hero, and Matthias just thinks that he is the best thing ever, and he wants to be like him. And the abbot just keeps, is he an abbot or a priest? I don't know. The main mouse guy that runs the abbey kind of just keeps telling him, like, we live in a time of peace, be happy we live in a time of peace. So this band of criminal rats moves through the area, and it's led by this really notorious evil rat named Clooney the Scourge, and he decides to take over Redwall Abbey and either enslave or kill all of the inhabitants. And at this point, Matthias kind of gets to realize his dream of becoming a warrior, because he realizes that he actually really has a knack for it, and he has the spirit of a warrior, and he has a head for strategy. And he goes from being this like awkward, young little mouse who, doesn't fit in his own sandals, to this really like strong, useful character. All the other Redwall inhabitants kind of start looking to him as someone who's actually going to play a role in saving them from this evil rat. There's this prophecy about the sword of Martin the Warrior that he has to find, so it's really cool. It's like there's this whole little like culture and mythology for these animals, and it was enjoyable. It was a cute little book. Yeah, I would recommend it, so read it. Alright, I guess that's all.